Fire in the hole! Let's cook some churrasco! That's skirt steak to you gringos. Stay tuned! Hello and welcome once again to my backyard grill. What I got going on for you today is I'm going to marinate and cook some skirt steak, what the Cubans call churrasco. And I'm going to get this in this marinade bag. I got one really nice piece, nice thick piece. The other one's kind of thin and not that great, but we'll eat them both. It's not a big problem. Let's get them in this marination bag. There you go. Once. Deuce. Okay. Then I've got some special marinade. Usually I make my own marinade, but I decided to go with this stuff today. This is Sazon Tropical, and the reason I want to try this is because it's got coriander and annatto in it. Annatto is what's giving it that beautiful red color. We're going to dump about half this bottle on there to make this marinade, what's already made. It's got tropical fruit in it, you know, orange, lime. It's got everything you need in there, you know, onions, the whole business. I mean, it's a solution in a bottle. That's what it is. To marinate your skirt steak. I'm going to get my skirt steak marinated. While the skirt steak's marinating, I'm going to make a chimichurri sauce for the skirt steak. So stay tuned. Had a little problem saying that. Chimichurri sauce for the skirt steak. So stay tuned, we'll get that done. Alright, I got all the ingredients assembled for my chimichurri sauce. I've got some Italian flat leaf parsley. I've got to cut the stems off of that. This is some cilantro. We've cut the stems off the cilantro. That's a whole bunch of cilantro right there. I'm going to cram that in my mini food chopper. I'm going to get the stems cut off of this parsley and cram it in there. I actually have a lot of stuff here because I'm making a double batch of this because I want to use this in another recipe next week. But for now, I'm just going to make this much of it. Where's my top? There it is. Get the top on there and get those greens punched down a little bit. It's noisy. Okay. And add the rest of the ingredients to this. We need some onion and garlic. I've got about 12 cloves of garlic, ranging from large to small, and about a half of an onion that I cut up. Got to get all that in there. Okay, we need some salt and pepper. Luckily for me, I've got my butcher's salt and pepper. I'm going to put about, I'm calling it, be quiet dog, calling that about a tablespoon of salt and pepper each. Then we've got some red wine vinegar. We need about, I'm calling it 1/4 of a cup of red wine vinegar. This thing's got like a restrictor on it. Yeah, it's going to pour slow. I'm going to make the audience watch while you do this. I'm sorry, I apologize. Anyway, about 1/4 of a cup red wine vinegar. That's about right. And we got some olive oil, gourmet extra virgin olive oil. Need about 1/4 of a cup of that in there. Got all that cilantro and parsley. That's the main ingredients of the chimichurri sauce. And this is just 1/2 the batch. I got to make more of it because, like I said, I'm using this in another recipe next week. So let me get that ground down. I'll turn down the sound and turn up the music. Okay, I think that's pretty good right there. Not too shabby. That's what I wanted, chimichurri sauce. I'm going to put the rest of the parsley and cilantro in there that I left out. And yeah, that should do it right there. That's my chimichurri sauce for my churrasco. Let's get a fire started, get the steak on the fire, cook it, and we'll eat some churrasco with chimichurri. Stay tuned. I got a good hot fire going. I'm going to take my churrasco and lay it on the grill on indirect heat right here. I'm going to put that piece there. And I'm going to put that little thin piece further away from the fire because it's going to take no time at all to cook. Get that on there. And we'll check their temperature. When they get to about 120 internal, we'll give them a quick sear. Won't take any time at all. And I'll show you that. I'll bring you back for that. And then we'll drink a beer and eat some steak. So stay tuned. My meat is ready for the final sear. I cut them in half just to make them a little bit more manageable. Not quite enough in half. Cut them in half again. So you get it right. There you go. Okay, let's put that on there. Get that seared up. Get each piece seared up a little bit on each side. Just a couple of minutes is all it takes. I like it rare. My wife likes it well done, but I'll give her these thin pieces. They'll get well done in a minute. Let me flip mine over. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh baby. Just a little bit more. It's going to be time to eat and drink a beer. Shut up, other dog. Shut up. That's not Holly. Okay, stay tuned. Alright, my churrasco with chimichurri sauce is done. There's the Frosty Root Boy mug. Here's today's beer. Another one of those Mi Cristal, supposedly Cuban beers that isn't. It's really from Portugal. But that's okay, we'll drink it. Not a problem. 4.5% alcohol. No big deal. I think this is the last of them. I bought a 6-pack of each. Yeah, I don't know what that noise is, but whatever. I bought a 6-pack of each of these. So this is like the last of them. The Mi Cristals. Here's to you, Rob. Cheers. Let's let the foam die down a little bit. I'll quaff the froth off that. Not a bad beer. They kind of misrepresented themselves saying it was Cuban when it's really cooked in Portugal. Let's get some of this Churrasco over here and get it in my mouth. Stay tuned. Okay, my Churrasco's done. I'm a little scared to hold this up, but I really wanted you to see this plate. My daughter gave me this. This is a special Churrasco plate she gave me for Christmas. I haven't had a chance to use it yet. Anyway, let me get a piece of that steak with that chimichurri and get that in my mouth. Delicious. It's so tender, it melts in your mouth. What you do is you cut about a 3-inch piece with the grain, and then you cut off small pieces against the grain. That's heavenly. Babies, you gotta try this recipe. Get yourself some churrasco, cook it up, make some chimichurri. You won't be sorry. Anyway, that's my video. We'll see you next week. Oh, but I always say something. I said something wrong. I'm so I can't wait to dig into this steak. So good. Yeah. What I always say is, if you like this crap, please subscribe. Pretty please. If you don't, go up in the iCard and check out my buddy Patrick, Patty Joe Cooking. He's down in Australia, in the land down under. And he's doing all kinds of stuff. He's cooking, he's eating, he's making food review videos. He's a cool dude. Go check out Patrick. Subscribe to me. Come back next week. We're going to make something good with that chimichurri that I made. You'll see. Anyway, babies, that's my video. Bye!